Hello Coffin, this is the in the bag for the Team Trilogy application, PDGA number 77499. Go ahead and start with my bag itself. I carry the Latitude 64 luxury bag, the E2. It's got a lot of storage, so I really like that, especially because I like to carry a lot of things on the course with me. Let's go ahead and start with the drivers. I carry two Westside Tournament Plastic Northmans. They're really great for hyzer lines. My arm speed's a little slower, so it's really holds a hyzer line for me. Maybe flips up a little bit. Good disc though. I also carry four Westside Sorcerers. They all kind of vary in stability a little bit. Two VIP, one Tournament, and one Air Plastic. It's a really good straight disc. It tends to turn a little bit, but always finishes pretty straight for me with a lot of glide. It's pretty much my go-to driver. It's a really great disc. I do also carry four Latitude 64 bolts in various plastics. Two gold lined, one recycled, and one opto. The recycled is really understable, so I use that for hyzer flips. The two gold lines, the red one I like to use for anhyzer shots, and the green one just goes really flat and a really nice S-curve. So that's what I use that one for. The bolt, since it's in the opto plastic, and the yellow one, it holds up a little bit better in the wind, so if I want to do the same thing to the green one, but in a little bit of wind, the opto is it works really well for that. I also carry recently a new Octo Havoc. I wanted more of a stable version of what I already have in my bag, and the Havoc's been working pretty well. And it goes real straight and fades at the end, so I'm excited to see what that disc does. Situationally, I do like to use my Fusion Renegade. I really like it for anhyzer shots. It holds that line really well. I also have an Air Halo. Typically the Halo is pretty overstable, but this one, since the Air Plastic gets beat in, it goes really straight for me with a reliable fade. Definitely a staple in my bag. I also have the Saint Pro. It holds up really well in the wind. For me, it goes real straight and then fades at the end, and then it holds up well to a headwind. So this is pretty much always in my bag. I also carry a Thief. It's a really good stable to understable fairway driver. I use it for kind of the longer, like real long approach shots. Something where I can't hit it with a mid-range. It's a really good disc. The Saint Pro, the Saint in the recycled plastic. It's new in my bag, but it's been really nice. It holds an anhyzer line really well. So it holds that anhyzer line and then fades at the end. So it's been a really nice addition to my bag. For mid-ranges, I don't like to throw mid-ranges, so I only carry four of them, and they all just kind of vary in stability. I do carry a Wondernut dyed Westside Warship in the Moonshine plastic. I really like driving with this one. It's a little bit stable, so it goes real flat and then nice reliable fade at the end off the tee. I'm a really big Notre Dame fan, so I do have a custom dyed Leprechaun disc. It's a Truth in the Fusion plastic. Any Trilogy thrower should have a Truth in their bag. It's really a reliable disc. Holds pretty much whatever line I put on it, so it's really nice to have in the bag. I do also carry the new Evidence. It's the plastic from the Trilogy Challenge this year. I really like throwing this mid-range on a hyzer line. For my arm speed, it kind of holds that hyzer, flips up a little bit, and then just kind of sits under the basket. So it's been really nice to have. And then Team Trilogy member Jason Wilder actually got me this Dimax Bard for the Secret Santa from this past year. It's a really nice disc. It's real stable. And so I know it's going to finish to the left every time I throw it. It's really good mid-range. I also have two Tridents, limited edition and a gold line. I use these mostly to flick. I really like these because they are always going to come back. And the fade is really nice on them. I also use them for spike hyzer shots. So kind of situational, but they do get me out of a lot of bad situations. For putters, I carry one VIP Westside Shield. I really like throwing this, especially off the tee. It's a really good throwing putter. I approach 90% of the time with this disc. So it's really reliable. I really like this disc. For actually putting, especially inside the circle, I like the Westside Shield in medium plastic. The soft is just too gummy for me, and the hard feels like a brick in the hand. So I really like the medium blend. Really great putter, especially in the wind too. It really holds up. For outside the circle and jump putts, I use the new Makana. It's a little more understable of a putter, and it glides really nicely. So I found it really good for jump putts, especially outside that 30-40 foot mark. It's really good. Chases the chains real well. And so that's mostly all that I carry in my bag. Thank you, Team Trilogy administrators, and I look here to see your result.